And this is where I'm up to on the windmill. This is a couple of days later after I've done the last bit of video about it. Not getting on very well because I've been rather distracted. This took me ages. This is the bit that goes on the top of the windmill. I'm trying to do it one-handed. Anyway, that fits on top there like that. But unfortunately, took ages to cut that out. But unfortunately, I've done that hole there in the wrong place. That hole should be further, so that it's like that, so that there's more at the back than there is at the front. So I'll have to redo that. I'll have to put another bit of cardboard in there and redo that bit. But I won't give up. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting on with that. Making a bit of a mess around here, but enjoying it when I do it in the late evening. A windmill. I've also been clearing brambles away. I cleared all the brambles. I don't even remember. I showed you the last week what it was like, completely covered. Now I've cleared most of it. I'm going to add more compost. Oh, it's lovely and warm in here. Going to add more compost from the compost heap that's up there by the shed. And I don't know what I'm going to grow in here yet. Probably lettuces, salad stuff perhaps. Oh, it is nice. I should sit in here and read my book. Yeah. So that's what's happening in here. I'm quite pleased with that. I've still got all this to do, but I got distracted because I've got another job I'm doing now. I'll show you how the look at these train come in. These are wild daffodils. They're in the wrong place, obviously. They weren't, the shed wasn't there when I planted them, but it's so nice to see them growing up. Really wild daffodils. I'm going to transplant them later. You can transplant wild daffodils when they're green, after the flowers, and they start withering a bit. So I'll do that. And now I'm going to show you, I'll show you what George has been up to with his pond. My son George, he's got to empty that trough out. He's made this little extra pond here so that when the frogs lay their spawn in the big pond, we'll put them in there and protect them from the ducks and the newts. The newts eat them all. The hens are doing all right in their new run. Oh, have a look at my display of snowdrops. Look at them. I'll turn it off and then I'll try and zoom in a bit. You have to turn this off to zoom in. There they are. Lovely. Real good sign of spring, isn't it, when the old snowdrops come out. Planted all these. These are proper wild snowdrops as well. Quite a nice day today, but very cold. But that isn't going to stop me, because I'm going to go out on my bike this afternoon just for a short ride round. And you can come with me if you like. Yeah, as you can see, there's still a lot of tidying up to do. Have a nice big bonfire soon. Right, and I'll show you what else I'm up to. This place is in desperate need of a reshuffle. This is the woodshed, and I've just put that shelf unit up there, and I can hear the cat. It's not my cat, it's Trisha's cat. I've just cleared this space. I'm going to put a workbench out of my workshop just going to go there, and I'll show you what I bought this morning when I was down at the car boot sale. That there. Well, I bought that book. It's about a man who loved wildlife. I bought a few chisels and saws, coping saw, fret saw, files, all things I can restore, and this great big woodworker's vice, very, very heavy indeed, but that can go, that'll go on where I put the new, wrong way up, sorry, when I put that bench in the woodshed. There I have a nice vice. Oops, cost me a tenner. It works fine. Yeah, nice big old vice. Well, that's what I'm up to. And then after I've had some lunch and a cup of tea, I'll be going out on my Royal Enfield Himalayan. You can come with me if you want. Just got to check the tyre pressures. Oh, and the electricity must have gone off because she's not, tender's not on. I can always tell because this, you have to make sure you get these little lights up. It's fully charged anyway. But there you are, that's my Royal Enfield Himalayan, which I'll be going out very shortly because it's a nice sunny day. So I'll see you later when we go for a ride. Bye. Right, I think we're recording. I think it's about 3 o'clock. Quite cold. The wind rushing up my trouser leg. I ain't got my long johns on. Didn't cast a clue till May is out. But I'm a bit premature. And the sun's shining, and I'm on my Royal Enfield Himalayan. It's a 2018 model, so it's got 411 cc's. Which is more than enough for an old bloke. Mind you, the Sportster, the Harley Sportster, has got 883 cc. And I always think that ain't enough. Oh, lovely display of crocuses there. Should have stopped to let you see them. I'm not going anywhere special. In fact, I've got no idea where I'm going. Looks like I'm heading down to Barnum. I'll probably be doing quite a bit of editing. Don't know what to talk about to you. I suppose I'll think of something. I have been considering talking about what I think of the state of the world today, but maybe that would be too controversial, because I'm one of these, well, according to Starmer, I'm one of these right-wing thugs. I think he's got that a bit wrong. I'm just someone who loves my country. And don't like what's happening to it. But I'm not going to go down that road. I'm coming down this road. This is called Eastergate Lane. I see my mate Danny Hayes, $1 Million Bogan, has bought himself a yacht. Oh, whoops. I hope he doesn't get into too much trouble on it. I hope it doesn't tip over like his bikes have a tendency to do. I admire his spirit. Mind you, he's a bloody millionaire. Of course he's bought a yacht. I'd probably buy a yacht if I was a millionaire. That's a story I can tell you. When I was in the nick, I had a prison visitor, because I had no one to come and see me. Poor lonely soul I was. I had this lovely lady. Her name was Jill. She used to come and visit me. And I used to tell her about my dream of going off in a yacht all over the world, you know, because I was in the merchant navy anyway. But I dreamed of a, I'm not talking about a luxury yacht, I mean a small yacht, a one-man yacht, and she used to bring me all these yachting magazines, and I used to read them in my lonely bunk at night, imagining that one day it would happen. Of course it never did, and it never will. I mean, I probably would have killed myself. But yeah, I didn't keep in touch with her. I did go and visit her and her family, but I didn't keep in touch. I didn't know if I don't know if she wanted me to keep in touch, but I didn't anyway, because I started getting on with my life, and I met this other lovely family, and got my life on an even keel. Yeah, she was a lovely lady. Come out at the wrong time, haven't I? All the traffic. 3 o'clock, school letting out time. car in front was going to be polite and let that bus out. Oh, look at the traffic. I'm not used to this. Someone let me go. Thank you. Let's take a ride down the Oving Road. That might be a bit quieter. Excuse my French. Nice, they planted some hedgerow here. Hope it's native. Mixed native hedgerow, that's what I like. Good to see the hedgerows being planted again after the desecration of the when was it? 70s, 80s? Thousands of miles of hedgerows were torn out. Well, for the combines, wasn't it? Make life easier for the farmer. This is the Oving Road. I think I'm going to have to stop because the wind is blowing right up my trouser leg and it's a really cold wind. Must remember to cancel the indicator on this bike. Not self-cancelling. I didn't like this bike when I first got it. No, that's a lie. I did like it. I liked it initially. But after I'd ridden it a few miles, then it became... I think it was the seat was very uncomfortable. And anyway, I adjusted the seat, cut a bit out of it. And it's been alright since. Although I don't know if I'd be able to go very long distances. I think I'd probably have to change the seat. Turn off to the left up here somewhere. Oh, I think that was my road. Ah, this is it. Oh, that car's following me. That car's following me around. Why shouldn't they? I didn't expect him to follow me. Up and over. Where that van's just come from, that's where I would have come out if I'd gone down that other road. It's always flooded here, even in the summer. I think there's a river runs across the road. gravel now. Mind you, the Himalayan can take it. I like this next bit here, just in front. It looks, I always think, oh, I'd like to paint this scene, mainly because of that tree there, that poplar, and this little house here, which is like a little Scottish croft house in Sussex. What I'll do is I'll keep recording until I get to the main road, and then I'll turn off. Otherwise, it will be a long old video. And I know you haven't got a lot of patience listening to an old bloke rambling on. Say goodbye now, because there'll be a lot of traffic, and I'll be concentrating on it, being a good boy. So goodbye. I'll keep the camera rolling, but it'll be probably, if nothing happens, it'll all be edited out. Look after yourself, you lot. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.